Hey everybody, this is Taylor Lindsay 323 and I'm going to take you through a basic leg day. So these are the shoes that I switch into when training legs. They were only $8 at Ross. As you can see, they're very flat. They should not have to be super fancy, and also you want a flat shoe so you could push through your heel when doing squat movements and also doing any type of hypertrophy or anything involving high reps for your hamstrings. You see the heel? What happens when you squat in a high-heeled shoe that's not really a squat shoe, the weight tends to push forward into your knees. So I always warm up with a bike for about 10 minutes. You do not want to do a bicycle after doing squats or any glute movements because you can bust a butt cheek. I am not making that up. I did it before. So I'll be on the bike for a little bit, just scooting along to warm up my quads. You can see me walking here. Also, at Planet Fitness, you're not allowed to film. I know this because I work here, and also consent is very important to me. So I will not film with there people being in the background. So here I'm going to choose a lightweight to warm up with. I usually choose the Easy Curl bar because it's easier on my hands and the grip is better. But I started with a really light weight. So I'm going to usually do like 20 to 30. And what I do is a combo of sometimes good mornings, Romanian deadlifts, or squats to warm up. So here I'm just doing regular straight leg deadlifts. As you can see, I don't go all the way up and I do not push my hips out. I push my heels into the floor, and it's kind of like a falling back movement while you're mounting your feet in the floor. It's really interesting, but I had a great coach starting up. His name is Stanley Merklin. Check him out. He's at Barbell Brigade, and he taught me everything I know to help me build my glutes up and also to help build up my hamstrings. The hamstrings are like the bicep of the leg, if that makes sense. If you do not have strong hamstrings, you will not have a strong deadlift. And I learned that the hard way because I blew up my lower back about 5 years ago, not listening to anybody and also not warming up. So these are good mornings. I usually do a light weight and high reps. And by the way, doing super heavy movements in the beginning is usually a horrible idea. Whenever I say beginning, I mean like your beginning fitness or even powerlifting journey. Like I said, I caused myself 3 major injuries because of it. Well, actually one was on the dance floor. I blew up my ankle. But I messed up my lower back, and I also messed up the top of my shoulder. Not warming up and doing whatever I wanted when I first started. So that's about it for my warm up. It's not super complicated. As you can see, I'm wearing a mask and I try to respect people's space when filming. And then right here, this is not an ab machine. I keep telling people that this is not for abs. This is actually a hyperextension machine for your glutes and hamstrings. I do no weight because I want to make sure my engagement is good. As you can see, I squeeze my glutes on the way up, and also it helps with warming up the posterior chain. The posterior chain starts at your upper back and goes all the way down your leg. This is to prevent injury, and also I have very weak hamstrings, hence the lower back injury. I am working through that injury slowly, and I don't use a lot of weight. So we're waiting for the next shot. What are you doing? Okay, so now that I'm all warmed up, what we're gonna do is just do some super basic squats. Always, always, always start with no weight on the bar. That's a great way to warm up professionals, powerlifters, people with 700, 1,000, 1,700 totals with their squat and powerlifting movements. Always warm up with the bare bar. I don't care. Don't let your ego put your body at risk. So as you can see, whenever I do a squat, I do heels first and I do not launch my hips out. That is a horrible mistake I see a lot of people making. And also, I don't sacrifice weight for the sense of just satisfying some need that doesn't need to be filled. Anyways, I was gonna get lost in that. But hear me. Here I am taking my time with the squat. By the way, if you're trying to lose weight, actually working your legs more often burns more calories because that area of your body is the largest system of muscle you have. So when you're lifting weights, the whole I don't want to get big and bulky thing, does not exist. That's actually a horrible myth, especially it's a gender-based myth, which is stupid. And working out your legs more often, 2 to 3 days a week, or doing full body workouts, low weight, high reps, will actually help you burn more calories over time and even burn calories in your sleep. Remember, your legs are your largest system of muscle, and so many people skip leg day. I see it all the time. So